Hi and welcome back to another segment with Paul. Today I'll be talking about a subject that I'm so passionate about, a subject that I really believe in. It's more than a subject, it's a passion, it's a reality, it's a solution. And I'm talking today about entrepreneurship. Big word, lots of letters, but it simply means innovation. It means it's very tied to business. And to employment, and to the economy, and to hope. And we'll think about how many people are currently unemployed in the world, even in the so-called Western developed countries. Their unemployment rates could be 10% of the working population, i.e. people that can actually work, who don't have a job, could be 10% of the population. And if a country is, say, 100 million, you have 10 million grown people who are out of work, and 10 million grown people out of work, you're talking probably 30 to 40 million people in terms of the amount of people it affects. You know, it's a man who's married with 2 or 3 children, who's unemployed. Well, you know, that shows you the ripple effect of unemployment. And the government cannot employ everybody, even if they wanted to. You know, the NHS are the biggest employers in the world. I think they employ 100,000 people, you know. What's that to a population of 60 to 70 million? So the government can't do everything. So you need what they call the private sector. You need individuals who have an idea, individuals who see a problem that they would like to solve for money. And that's really what an entrepreneur is. Somebody who sees problems and creates a solution, or is supposed to create a solution to solve that problem. And there's nothing worse than an entrepreneur who exploits the situation. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean somebody who, for example, you have a headache and a scientist comes and says, right, I've got this drug that cures headaches. You take it and your headache is not cured. But because he markets it so well, you know, the advertising is brilliant, the brochure is fantastic, the TV advert is memorable, he's got a famous singer advertising the product, we all rush and buy it, but it's not really solving our problems. So those are not the sort of entrepreneurs we want. We want entrepreneurs who are solving real problems, people who can identify problems and go and create genuine solutions and solve them. And this is the reason why I have such an issue with the medical world. I mean, I used to work many years ago in the pharmaceutical industry, and most of the products that we were marketing and selling didn't solve problems. You know, I'm not going to mention the company I worked for or the products, but you know, we had a great marketing campaign, we had great incentives for doctors and nurses to prescribe those products to their patients, but they solved nothing. There's a particular product for arthritis. It solved absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It was just a glorified painkiller. That's all it was. But the actual arthritis continued. The bones continued to degenerate. But the marketing, they spent billions on marketing, you know, and promoting these products. So that sort of entrepreneurship we don't need. We need genuine products that can solve genuine problems, like a telephone that works, or an internet provider that actually helps you. You can actually connect to the internet with that company. They're not always in maintenance, and then when you call, there's nobody answering the phone because they don't want to answer the phone. They've collected your money, so what are you talking about? So true entrepreneurs are people who identify problems, go away, formulate a genuine solution, and deliver it to the general public for profits. And it has to be for profits. You know, if somebody's doing something and they don't care if they make money out of it, then they're not going to last very long. And 2, that's not an entrepreneur. That's a charity. An entrepreneur is somebody who is motivated not solely by money, but money or financial independence is part of what motivates them. They want to be financially free. They want to be financially independent. And that motivates them to want to create something that they can monetize, something that they can sell, something that they can make money with. You know, another thing that motivates entrepreneurs is the desire to create something. They want to bring something into the world. They're pregnant, with a dream, with an idea, with a solution. And they want to wake up in the morning and see their product. Like I'm speaking into a Sony camera at the moment. So Sony have created this product that I'm sure they're very, very proud of. But they've made money out of it. And I'm using this to communicate with you. I'm holding an Apple iPad. Again, a great product, So it's meeting my need. But I paid for it. So that Sony can continue to innovate, so that Apple can continue to innovate and make more products. So entrepreneurs are money motivated. They're also motivated by the need to produce something. And then lastly, which is just as important, is that there are people who create jobs. They create opportunities for other people. Because an entrepreneur has a dream to create something, but he would need other hands to bring, not only to bring that product to life, but to market it, to distribute it, and all the other stages and processes involved in bringing a product to the market. So they're job creators, so they boost the economy of nations. Any economy that is filled with entrepreneurs is going to prosper. Let's look at China. Every other person is an entrepreneur. China is one big business. The country is a business. And because of that, they have the largest concentration of billionaires. So because they are producers, they're entrepreneurs. That's what they do. They solve problems. Okay, you may argue about the quality of some of their products. That's an argument for another time. But they are solving problems. It could be a price problem. Their USP could well be, okay, our products may not be as great as German products in some areas, but we're cheaper. So entrepreneurship is the lifeblood of any society, of any community. They create opportunities. They lift the human experience. They give us something to aspire for, something to look forward to. Most people are looking forward to the next iPhone, or to the next tablet, or to the next. It's all because of entrepreneurship. They move the boundaries. They push into new frontiers and bring us to a place of almost of euphoric experiences. I think I can't imagine the world without a toothbrush and a toothpaste. But I think 100 years ago there was no such thing as toothpaste. I don't quite know how old Colgate is, but I don't think they're 100 years yet. So what were they using at that time? I would hate to imagine what they were using. And I'd hate to be in the room when men who have not brushed their teeth are all having conversations, especially quite passionately as well, especially if it's about football, for argument's sake. You've got 100 men in a room arguing about football, and none of them have brushed their teeth all day. That's not a place I want to be in. Hell sounds better than such a place. So entrepreneurs solve problems, and they solve problems for money. Thanks for listening. I'll be back again with the next segment shortly. Thank you.